Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sunana, and welcome back to my channel. But before I take off on this reading for the sign of Leo, let me thank all my subscribers, my growing list of people who are definitely joining me in the spiritual astrology, the work that I'm doing. And thank you once again from the bottom of my heart. I did not expect this to happen, to be very honest with you. But since this is going on and it's happening, absolutely, of course, I'm delighted, I'm obliged, but at the same time, I'm thankful to the universe, to my spirit, to my guide, to my angels for giving me the right blessings and the right guidance, which is coming through from me to you at this point in time. Okay. So here it is, guys. This will be my 11th update for the zodiac sign of Leo. I have one more to do, which I should be able to do latest by tomorrow, and that would be for the sign of Aquarius, and then we will fly into different kinds of reading again for the month. Okay. So, Leo, for the people who have come across Leos or you know them, you definitely, when you think about Leo, you think about royalty. Okay, that's what they are. That's what their true character is. Okay, and then you will understand why Leos are the way they are. Okay, so basically, they are all about royalty. That's the lion. Okay, they represent the lion. Now, it is also true that for various reasons, some Leos do not always express this quality of royalty. But even if not, they would like to do it. Okay, because it's inbred in them, it's inside of them. Okay. Now, willpower or will is the law of the universe, okay? And what the Leo does is use their willpower to the maximum capacity, okay? In fact, this is true because of my personal experience that I have had with the Leos in my life, both male and female. And I have seen that apart from anything else, they definitely have the willpower. And that is the willpower that they can use when need be to the maximum extent. And that is how they kind of become larger than life for themselves because their willpower is so strong that it also inflates their ego, and also makes them so royal in their own way that they become larger than life. Okay. And this is what they also desire. Okay. Now, if you happen to dispute the personal willpower of a Leo, it will be a serious business, guys. Okay, that is like an insult for the Leo. And the Leos will let you know that their will carries the authority that cannot be disobeyed. And if it is, it will be very demeaning and disrespectful for the Leo. Okay, so for them, it is absolutely all about their willpower, their royalty, their flamboyance. Okay, that those are the things that they like to project when they are either by themselves or even in front of the society. Okay. Now, a Leo is a king or a queen, okay, but of their personal domain. They like to control their things. They like to take control of their situations. They also like to control people around them. Okay. Now, this is again the control issue is more like the devil issue in the quality of the Leos. That's what they do. They like to, their control becomes larger than life. That's what it is, okay? So they do not know where to stop. So they want to control, and they are not doing that out of spite or out of vengeance, okay? They are doing that because that's the way they are. That's what it is, okay? And that is how they control their personal domain, their subordinates, their friends, their families, who they think are their loyal and trusted subjects. They are like, okay, if I have got married, my family, my children, my spouse is my trusted subject. So I have the authority to control their life as well. Okay, so that's how they think. Now, the Leos, they rule with benevolent grace and in the best interest of others most of the time. And that is exactly what I just said, that they do not do that with spite or any kind of vengeance. It's just the way they are, okay? They seem to attract attention. That is because of their flamboyant nature they have, okay? They like to draw attention, they like to attract attention in any social gathering, standing out like stars in the sky or in their domain, okay? They want all the attraction for themselves, okay? Everybody should be talking about them. Everybody should be discussing about them. Everybody should be paying attention to them. That's what they always are looking for, and they seek that, okay? Because again, remember that Leos, they feel like the sun, okay? They feel that they are made to shine and rule, okay? So they consider, like I said, they consider their power to be larger than life, okay? And that's the reason why they feel that they were born to a special privilege and the royalty of their status to some degree, okay? So if anybody disturbs that, it's not only demeaning for the Leos, but it's also very disrespectful for them, okay? So that is the way the Leos are in a nutshell for the moment, guys. Please take this, okay, so that we understand this zodiac sign before I start into their reading and get into their chart for the month of January 2019. Okay, so that's what the Leos are all about. Now, you can take it, you can leave it. Okay, choice is yours. I'm talking to the cross watchers. But again, if you guys have a Leo in your life, in whatever status, okay, please know that this is what they are all about. And think before you kind of judge them, because you cannot change them. You have to either accept them as they are or not. The choice is yours, okay? Now, having said that, let me come to the month of January reading for the Leos, January 2019. Now, this month, it's time for you to get down to work, guys, for the Leos, okay? Because you had enough free time the last couple of months, whatever time period. You enjoyed, you have partied, you have had fun, okay? But this month of January is calling for you to calm down, basically, to take your work a little bit more seriously, okay? Now, that is pertinent whether you're employed or you're looking for work, okay? There will be a lot of job opportunities for you this month. Please take a note of it, okay? Because of the sun's conjunction with Saturn, which is happening on the, let's see here. The sun is in conjunction with Saturn on the 1st and 2nd of the month, which is already past. And that was a good opportunity for job seekers. But again, just not those 2 dates. I see here the whole month in general is good for you if you are planning on seeking a new job opportunity or you're thinking of changing a job opportunity. Career seems pretty good, okay? Now, because of the two eclipses of this month, the solar and the lunar eclipse, it will affect The both these eclipses will affect the Leos very strongly. Okay. Now, the solar eclipse of the 6th is going to occur um, in your 6th house of health, guys, okay, and work. So take a note of this. It's going to affect and occur in your 6th house of health and work, which is again indicating job change. Okay, and this could be with your present company or with another company if you're looking for a new opportunity. Okay, and this could also bring about conditions of change in your workplace too. Because again, over the coming months in this year 2019, the Leos will be making dramatic changes to your health as well. Okay, so your health and career are both going parallel with one another right from the beginning of the year. Okay, now this solar eclipse, the way it's affecting the Leos is because the way it is positioned in your house, it's going to force you to redefine yourself. Okay, it's like again, it's like a transformation for the Leos that's coming into light from the beginning of the year 2019. Okay, a boom in fertility, a blossoming, a transformation, a redefinition of yourself. And this is because it's happening because the way to read is, I mean, to redefine would be is how you think of yourself and how you want the changes and how what others think of you. Okay, so basically there are three big points in this redefinition. First and foremost is redefining yourself of how you think of yourself. Okay, know yourself first, and the changes that is happening, what you think about them, and also how you want others to think of you. It's very important in this period because there is a big, again, a change that's happening in the lives of all Leos starting from the month of January 2019. This year, as I have said again, guys, I'm sorry I'm having to repeat this. It's definitely a year of transformation in many different areas for all different zodiac signs this year, and that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, for Leos too. Now this is again, this would be a healthy thing for you because you definitely have to calm down, guys. Okay, because again, please remember that we are constantly changing, and this is good for you. You need to change too. Okay, which is again a periodic reminder to upgrade yourself. Okay, everything needs correction in life periodically, not all the time, but those corrections, when they're coming in periodically, are definitely happening for a reason, and please take that in a very positive way. Okay, and that's because the impurities that come into your body, into your soul, into your mind, into your heart, into your life, into your career, into any places of your existence in this world, you need to clean them. You need to detoxify those. You need to purify those. Okay, so these are the reasons why the universe calls for these periodic upgrades of yourself. Okay. Now, the lunar eclipse of the 21st for Leos would be kind of a replay of the solar eclipse. So, both the eclipses will have equal importance in your life for this month. And this lunar eclipse occurs in your own sign. Okay? Now, those Leos who are born in the early part of their zodiac sign, which is from July 23rd to 25th, will of course feel the impact more strongly. But again, even after people who are born later on as well will definitely also feel the impact to a lot, to some degree. Okay, because it forces a redefinition. You are doing that cleansing twice this month. Your self concept and image that you present to the others, what the others are thinking of you, what you are thinking of yourself, a complete transformation of your internal and external existence will happen in this period of January 2019 because of these two eclipses in your life. Now, the lunar eclipse will definitely have another impact as well. That's what I see in your chart, and that's because the moon is your spiritual planet, Leos. Okay, and because the lunar eclipse is, of course, the moon eclipse that's happening, it signals upheavals and disturbances in spiritual organizations and in your own power of spirituality that you are involved with for this month of January 2019. Okay, so take a note of that, guys, that you will have to keep your spirituality intact. Sorry, because again, this lunar eclipse will force you to make corrections in your spiritual life as well. Okay, so you are being kind of, if I see from the chart, if you're being kind of attacked from all angles this month of January. Okay, yourself, your image, your redefinition, your spiritual life, your every kind of aspect is being taken care of. Universe is calling out for a recorrection or corrections of those areas that needed the periodic upgrades. Okay, now on the 20th, the sun, that's the ruler of your horoscope, that's who you kind of, feel close to, or you feel you're like the sun who is meant to shine. Sun would be entering your seventh house, which begins your yearly love and social peak time. Okay, on the 20th. And that will happen because your personal personality will be unusually strong again. Okay. Um, you will go out of your way to do things for others, and they will appreciate you for that, and that's what you will be striving for in this month of January. Okay, to redefine your image, what you haven't done for so long. Sorry, what you haven't thought about for so long is now going to be corrected. Okay, you will be there for your family, for your friends, for your partner, whosoever is in your life. Because with your love planet Uranus, again, is moving forward on the 6th of this month. Uh, yeah, yeah. It's moving forward on the 6th of this month, which is bringing about a lot of social confidence, and love should be happy for you because again, everything is working out for you in the right way, guys, but provided you know how to take the right action in this month of January 2019. Okay, if you do anything wrong, it will completely upset and turn your destiny again. So take care to watch these movements of your cosmic world that I'm giving you the heads up upon, and do the right thing at the right time in the rightful way and in the right direction. Okay, but overall, take care of your health definitely, because that's important to you in the month of January as well. Take care of your health, do the right things, eat the right food, if need be, work out, but definitely look after yourself, have compassion for yourself as well. while you're doing other things and in, involving yourself in other areas of your life. Okay, that's very important. So that's what your January 2019 forecast is, Leos. Now I'll get into the reading for you to complete the entire spiritual astrology so you will understand the guidance better. Okay. Now, in your higher self, Leos, you definitely will have to open up your intuition, guys. Your intuition at this point in time is not completely there. Okay. It's there, but not completely. I mean, to a certain extent, only a part of it is alive. The other part is not really visible at this point in time. So, to me, you definitely will have to open your heart to listen to the inner voice that's not completely coming out or speaking out to you in the month of January 2019. And that is important because, like I just said while I was doing the astrology chart with you, that's because you're redefining yourself, guys. Okay, you're redefining your image, you're redefining your concept of life, you are redefining everything about yourself in the month of January, and this process is just starting, the fertility. Okay, that's like kind of giving a birth or rebirth to your own internal and external self in the month of January, and for which in your higher self, you know that you will definitely have to make some sacrifices. Okay? You cannot behave the way that you have been probably behaving before. Because if you want the right things to happen to you in the year 2019, you will have to act with complete harmony in your life. Like I said, in the rightful way and in the right direction. So, for which you will have to sacrifice some amount of things or temptations that was prevailing in your life before. Okay, so that could be your internal temptations, it could be your external temptations, but you will have to throw out something to in order for you to complete this process of fertility that's going to start and has already started in the month of January 2019. Open your heart, guys. Listen to your voice. That's very important for this month, okay? Because by doing this in the right way, you will be able to change things in your life. Redefine yourself properly. Redefine the idea of what others think about you. Okay, so it's a complete image, personality, change of your vision, change of, everything, like the totality, in complete totality. That's what you're doing, giving birth to yourself. But for that, again, like I said, you will have to throw out certain things that was not really working for you, or even if it was working for you, that's not going to work for you going forward in the year 2019. Now it's you who will have to decide what you keep and what you throw out. But definitely there has to be some clearance, some purification, some detoxification of your waste product in this month of January 2019. Okay, so that's your higher self, Leo. Now, coming down to your current self, in the month of January 2019, sorry, I don't know why my voice is choking up right now, but we'll continue. Um, you are kind of lost, in your current self. You have kind of lost your way. Like I said, whatever sacrifices you have to make, you know that, okay, because you have lost your way. And that is creating a feeling of isolation deep within you, okay, where you know that you are by yourself at this point in time. Now, that could have happened because of your past actions in life that you have done, which has thrown your life out of balance in the past, okay? And that coming to the month of January, you're realizing the mistake by yourself. And that is where you know you have lost your way, and that is kind of making you feel very, very isolated at this point in time in the month of January 2019. And that's your current self, which is again not permitting you to choose anything right now, because you have to work. You have to start your work now, first upon yourself, before you go out of your own boundary to choose other things in your life, to sacrifice the things that you have to sacrifice. Okay, so at this point in time, you are also contemplating on sacrificing your own personal desire. Maybe you wanted to do something else. Maybe you wanted to go with somewhere else. Maybe you wanted to build a romantic relationship with somebody else. Sorry, whatever it could be. But at this point in time, because of your past actions, you have lost your way. You know that, and you have no control over that. And that is why you're feeling isolated, which is, of course, giving you the right important message of not rushing towards anything new at this point in time. Okay, you have to first work upon yourself in the month of January 2019, guys. Okay, now coming to the current theme of the month for January, you definitely want to achieve everything back in your life, whatever you have lost, your own self, your own nourishment, your own prosperity, your own abundance, your own joy, your own fulfillment, everything. Okay, so you definitely want to achieve that back, but you know it's not there for you. Okay, at this point in time, that's because you are again regretting your decision of what you have done some time back. Okay, and that is what you are trying to now walk away from. Okay, and that's where the sacrifice is coming in. That's where the sacrifice is again coming in. Okay, because you know you are your best judge. Okay, nobody has to come and tell you what you have done earlier, what kind of image that you have portrayed to the world, what are the um, what are the decisions you have taken in your life that has left you feeling in this way. Okay, like I explained in the current self. So the theme of the month is that you are going through this internal process of knowing everything for yourself, which is why you're going to leave and walk away, make those sacrifices to leave those things behind that's not working or has not worked for you. And that is the month of January, where you're going to realize the mistakes you have done for yourself. Again, look here. You're leaving that things behind. You're leaving those situations behind. You're leaving those people behind. You're leaving that work behind. You're leaving whatever sacrifices that you are making. That's the theme of the month. You're leaving that behind because, again, you are giving birth to yourself, guys. Okay, that's the theme of the month for the sign of Leo in January 2019. Good energy, guys. Keep it up. Now, the key goal of the month, again, you know that you have lost a lot. Okay, maybe you have suffered from financial destability or destabilization also. Your financial matter has taken a turn for the worse. Okay, maybe you had not expected that. Your own fulfillment, nothing. Okay, you're not being able to give as much as you had probably would have given if you had the things in the right place. Okay, so this is the key goal of the month. You know that you have to bring back every aspect of your material, financial, personal, romantic, emotional wisdom back in yourself for the month of January 2019, after which victory would be waiting to greet you. But right now, you don't have the victory. You don't have the joy in your life. And that's going to be the key goal of the month. What you do, how you enact yourself, how you present yourself, what kind of fertility are you going through to bring in the right result, what are the good energies that you're going to be absorbing in the rightful way to bring back whatever you have lost in the past. By sacrificing all that, that is not going to yield result for you going forward, to bring the joy and that victory back into your life going forward from the month of January 2019. That's going to be your key goal, guys. Okay. Now, obstacles. What is the obstacle you're having? I've got two cards. Okay. The first is you definitely want to bring back the Ace of Cups. That's joy, that's fulfillment, that's livelihood, your own livelihood, your romantic love, your spiritual love, your wisdom, your everything. Everything. Okay. It's the Four of Wands, your stability in life, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, everything. You want everything back in this cup. But again, the obstacle is you're not going to be able to do that so easily because your intuition is blocked. You have a lack of center, lack of focus in your life at this point in time. Okay. You need to bring that back. And that's the reason your inner voice is not talking to you because of the lack of focus at this point in time. You need to forget about other things in life. This is coming as an obstacle, and that's telling me and to tell you that in order to bring this energy back, in order to bring your focus back, in order to bring your spiritual wisdom back, in order to bring back your balance in life, you will definitely have to have your intuition in the right place, guys, where your heart chakra will open up to let you know what your heart definitely desires, to find your center, to find back your voice from within yourself, to not keep that repressed feeling of sadness, of loss, of disharmony, of destabilization kind of attitude in your life. That's not going to fill your cup. That's not going to fill your cup for the month of January, guys. So keep that in mind. You have started to walk into a new foundation for yourself. Please do not keep this obstacle. Open this obstacle, okay? Open this obstacle, because do not resist when good things are happening to you. Okay, Leos. Do not resist, do not block those energies. Take these energies in the rightful way for the month of January, because this is laying a foundation for your success in the coming years. Okay, so do not resist, do not block, do not stamp a death sign over it, please. Okay, so keep that in mind for the month of January 2019 as obstacle, guys. Okay, now your major accomplishment, what do you need to accomplish in the month of January, is your balance, your center that you have lost, your lack of focus, to bring back all kinds of balance in every department of your life that you have lost earlier on. Okay, and this is not, I'm talking about not December, not November, it's going way past. Okay, this has been happening for Leos for quite some time. So now the universe is giving you another opportunity to redo things in the right way, guys. So take this year 2019 as your building and foundation of your fertility once again, as though you're giving birth to yourself, to bring back your balance. That's going to be your major accomplishment, that's going to fill your cup again, or else your cup will remain empty. Okay, so as quickly as possible, ASAP, okay, try to work on those areas to fill your life back into the rightful balance, to bring your energies in the right place that is going to give you the nourishment, the fulfillment, the happiness, the abundance, the joy, everything in your life that you have lost before. Okay. Now, what do you need to avoid doing this month? Very important. You need to avoid going into the Three of Swords energy. Okay, you need to keep this heartache, the pain, the grief, the sorrow, whatever has gone from your life has gone. You're starting again. Okay, you're building yourself up, Leos. You're giving yourself the chance to rebuild your structure, your foundation in the year 2019. So please keep this Three of Sword energy of the heart, of the pain in the heart that's blocking your intuition, that's blocking your balance. Okay, everything that's the good energies are being blocked because of this pain that is persisting in your heart, which is again blocking the love from your life as well. Okay, so please avoid the pain when it comes back to you. I know it is not easy, guys, but at the same time, try to do that consciously. Okay, just because this is not going to help you in the month of January 2019 and going forward in this year as well. Okay, so this is what you need to avoid. What do you need to embrace is behaving like a fool, guys. Okay, don't. You have done that in the past. You have been reckless enough to do certain things in the past. Okay, so this year, 2019, take a vow, take an oath, promise yourself, compromise with your sacrifices in life, and promise yourself that you're not going to act like a fool. Don't be careless, don't take things for granted. Don't be reckless with your words, with your attitude, with your actions, with your communication. That's not going to help you. That's going to make or break the situations, disturb you, and disturb the energy flow that's happening in the year and in this month of January 2019. So, what you need to avoid is please and embrace the fact that don't be a fool, okay? Because if you do that, you will never be able to bring back that harmony in your life anymore, okay? If you act reckless, if you are careless, like I said, if you do not think before talking, okay, if you hurt people unnecessarily with any kind of your um, words or actions, okay, that I said again, for Leos, they do not mean to say that, but they're larger than life. Their ego is larger than life, you know. So, because they kind of take themselves as royal like the sun who is meant to shine, okay? So therefore be careful when you speak your words, be careful with your actions not to hurt people, because if you do that, if you are a fool in your life once again, you will never be able to bring this energy back into your life that you're waiting to receive from this year 2019 going forward, okay? Now, where do you look for support, guys? What kind of energy is where you will look for support? You will definitely look for support by stopping and gathering information on any circumstance in your life. That's another sacrifice you're going to be making. Okay? Stop hearing gossips. Stop participating in gossips, scandals, okay? Or talking about other people behind their back, discussing things, taking a note of unconstructive information in yourself, okay? So please do not do that. You're not looking for support with those kind of information. It's not going to help you in this month. That's because, again, if you do all that, if you hear the gossips, third party communications, people who are coming in and stalking information in your ears, okay, or putting words in your mouth to believe them, okay, and if you take those like a fool and act upon them, you will be only halting your chariot in the process. You will not be able to move forward. You will only get stuck in this energy, and that's it, okay? So keep that in mind, guys. This is where you need to look for support, because you definitely will have to turn this card and move your chariot going further, okay? So definitely preserve this information and use it in the best of your ability with your right judgment call when the time comes for it. Now, what does my spirit and my guide have to tell you again? My spirit and my guide is telling you exactly what the other part of the reading has told you. Please work upon your intuition and spiritual wisdom to bring back that balance in your life. That's going to give you love in every department of your life that you do not have at this point in time. Okay, so work upon your spiritual wisdom, your own image, your own ego, your own attitude, your own temperament, whatever, okay? So that you will be able to bring back that balance that you so, the focus that you so badly need in your life, in every department of your life, not just romantically, professionally, personally, romantically, emotionally, financially, in every respect. Okay, so that's what my spirit is guiding you, telling you to make a note of this, to work upon this. It's not going to happen overnight, it's not going to happen in one day, but you have the whole month of January ahead of you to do things little by little, slowly and steadily. Okay, because that's how the turtle wins the race. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys. And again, your goddess guidance, unconditional love. Okay, Mary Magdalene. Okay, love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Like I said, keep the love intact, keep your focus of love intact, keep that heart chakra open, guys. Hear your intuition, know what to do in the rightful manner, know where to share your love, know how much love you have to give, okay? And in what way? In the rightful way, okay? Because you definitely have that beautiful blessings of this beautiful divine lady for that department of your life. As well as the second card is talking about compassion, okay, which is release judgment about yourself and others and focus on the love and light that is within everyone. Like I said, don't participate in gossips, guys. That's only going to halt your chariot. Okay? On the contrary, have compassion for others as well as for yourself to be guided in the right direction and in the right path, because this is the beginning. Universe is giving you a chance, opening the doors to your success story. Take it in the right way, because you have the blessings of Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, in your house. Stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. So, your abundance is going to be back. Financial abundance is going to be back with you, provided you do the right things in the rightful way. Starting from the month of January 2019, guys, it's a very, very important year. I have said this God knows how many times, okay? To everybody, please take a note of this year 2019. It's a year of foundation of your success story that's unfolding and has started to work from the year 2019 going forward for the next 20 years of your life, guys. Okay, now here at the bottom of my deck on the energy card, choose wisely what you're going to choose. Don't run in all directions, okay? This is what I want, this is what I want, this is where I pick up, this is what I leave. Yes, you will have to sacrifice. What you will sacrifice, choose wisely, guys. What you're going to keep, choose that wisely. It's time for you to use your intuition and logic and rational mind to help you choose the right things in the rightful way. Okay? Keep that in mind, and let's see what the bottom of my clarifier says in here. That's what's going to bring you back the 10 of Cups. That's not there in your life at this point in time. Okay, so you do the right things, act in the right way, keep working in the rightful direction, find your focus, get your intuition back, open your heart chakra, sacrifice, choose whatever you have to in this month of January, and keep those guidelines in your mind to help you whenever you need that help. Okay, so with that, I end this video, guys. Love you, take care, and God bless.